dietro di me ci sono questi dipinti, queste opere d'arte fantastiche, letteralmente. And I'm not by myself, because today I'm with Nicole Njoku.
Njoku, yes, Nicole Njoku.
Njoku,
Yes.
sorry about the
That's okay,
pronunciation.
it's fine.
So she's an interior designer.
Yes.
And she's the founder of Kribaku Art.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
So Kribaku Art is basically an organization that promotes, I don't know for how many years, the African contemporary art.
Yes. So Kribaku Art has been around for about 2.5 years.
Right.
And we started off doing interior design, like sourcing art pieces just for homes in the UK.
Just for homes.
Just for homes.
So these kind of artworks can be basically be in our home.
Exactly. So I would go to clients' houses.
Wow.
And the clients would tell me what they love, and I'll go out and source the right pieces for them. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. And then recently we've just moved into doing shows, which was the show that you came for.
Mandela.
Yes.
Yeah, because we met there. We met each other.
Met, yes.
That was a good starting point.
That was a great starting point, exactly.
And she came this afternoon, quindi lei è venuta, è fondatrice di questa organizzazione che da anni promuove la cultura e l'arte africana contemporanea. E we want to describe a little bit what we have today in here. So the most fascinating, I mean, all of them are fascinating, to be honest, and all of them were at the Nelson Mandela.
They were all there, yes. All these pieces were at the show on July 18th?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Which one should we start with?
Well, let's start with this one.
Should we start with that one? Okay.
The wooden one. I don't know where shall I position myself. Because I want to show to my...
Should we bring it forward?
Yes, let's make it. Look at that. This is the women power. So what about this artwork?
So this piece is made on wood.
Right.
This is not a canvas. This is on wood. And the artist, Alex Idoko, he uses fire to burn the wood to create these beautiful images you see here.
Quindi questo che vedete non è tela, come potete sentire è legno, e l'artista ha utilizzato del fuoco per realizzare questo portrait. And who is in on the portrait?
So this is just like two girls that he came up with. It wasn't like he drew a picture of anyone. So what Alex is known for, this is his trademark of using fire on wood. This is pastel he's just done to do that keg. And basically Alex is giving voices to the Black people of Africa who can't speak, who don't have their voices heard. So he's putting them up here so everyone can see the beautiful, to give voice to the people that don't have a voice. That's what Alex does.
Dare voce alle persone che non hanno voce. Questo è un po' il messaggio che vuole dare l'artista e vuole ritrarre in questo caso la bellezza di queste due ragazze. Ma this is quite striking point as well. This one, this yellow tank. What is about it?
This is a keg, and usually in Nigeria this would have water. Yes, water in it. So this piece is called A Waiting Bride. So two ladies, this one looks like a younger girl and this is like an older girl, and they are waiting for the next step in their life or the future to go on and get married, because they're waiting, the bride and waiting. And this keg over here would kind of be like what they would like present.
Right.
To like, wash away the old herb and start fresh.
So it's part of the culture.
It's part of the culture, yes.
Right. Quindi queste due donne stanno aspettando di di presentarsi all'altare, di sposarsi insieme ai loro futuri mariti, e questo è un po' quello che presentano. Di solito in questa bottiglia anche di plastica, che di solito viene rappresentata con questi colori abbastanza vivi, in questo caso il giallo, viene utilizzata per l'acqua, quindi per trasportare l'acqua in casa oppure nel proprio villaggio, e racconta un po' la cultura africana. What about the sand one?
Okay, let's drop this one.
The sand one, because this
the sand one is beautiful as well.
Yes, I think we can leave it there because people can see it. Just right behind us, there is an artwork made by sand.
Yes, so this artist, she is a Nigerian artist. Her name is Osaru, that's her name there.
Right.
She uses sand, that's her trademark in her work. She uses sand, and all of this is sand, that's sand, and all down there, that's all sand. So she gets the sand and then she kind of like paints over them.
Wow.
To create all this
That's quite difficult though.
Yes, but she's great.
She's
gifted. Yeah, she's gifted. So this piece is talking about how you dream about your future, what you want to have, what you aspire to become. You work hard, and the fruits of your labor come through. So this is like her general thing in this piece. The flowers, the fruits, they all kind of represent our connection to nature.
And also prosperity, if you want to imagine it like that.
Yeah, so this is what she's showing.
And we have fabrics as well on the artwork.
On this bit, yeah.
There is a little bit. Quindi c'è un po' di stoffa e un po' di sabbia al tempo stesso. E la cosa interessante è che una volta che lavora con la sabbia viene addirittura colorata e questo è un altro opera d'arte dove c'è una donna che pensa al futuro, ma non è che sogna. Lei cerca di lavorare per raggiungere i suoi obiettivi ed infatti poi arrivano i famosi frutti, vedete che escono dalla bocca, e i fiori, anche questo è un segno di grande prosperità.
Yes.
And then we have this one is artwork. Yes, this one was at the... Oh yes, we can, mi dicono lo dobbiamo avvicinare al microfono in modo tale che possiamo vederlo. We need to do it by the microphone so we can hear you as well.
Okay.
Look at this, this is very particular one. So what about it?
So this piece is by Oliver. He's a great artist. He's been in the industry for close to 30 years now. His father was also an artist.
An artist.
Yes. So Oliver does portraits. This is what he's known for. A lot of his pieces will be portraits of females.
Right.
Not all of them, but
most of it.
Yes, exactly. This piece is one of my favorite pieces, actually. I just love the details in the face and the pink over there.
The makeup as well.
And that beautiful earring. It's just a beautiful piece. I love this piece. Yeah.
And the lips is very nice. It's very nice. Look, e tutte queste opere d'arte voi le potete addirittura avere in casa, perché l'organizzazione Kribaku Art di Nicole non fa altro che non solo promuovere la cultura, ma cercare poi di portare queste opere d'arte nelle vostre case. So how does it work? Like you are basically in the middle between...
between the artist and the clients.
Right.
So I need to always promote the artists. That's very important for me, to keep the African artists on an international platform and to show that their works are just as good or sometimes even better than some of the other stuff that we see, and they need to be given that same recognition. It's so important that people recognize that African artists are just as amazing, and they're so creative and are just exceptional. So yeah.
Do we have any artists who live in Haringey?
None that I know of.
Okay.
None that I know of at this point, but I'm sure there are a few out there.
Right. Yeah, because it's quite multicultural even in this quarter.
That is true.
Yeah.
So my artists come from all across Africa.
Right.
But all these ones here are actually all from Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yeah, so all Nigerian artists today, but they could be from Kenya or Ghana, South Africa, across the board.
And these artworks as well are part of The Natural, which is basically an art exhibition that you created.
Yeah, so that evening, on the 18th of July, we were having the Oil and Gas Forbes and Fin Awards evening.
Yes.
So I came up with a theme to kind of match like oil and gas, natural, and that's where I came up with the theme, the natural. So for example, in Alex's piece, that keg, for example, in Nigeria, some people could put like fuel in that thing, or diesel or petrol or anything of that sort. So it all the pieces kind of tie into that theme.
Right.
Natural. This is made from sand.
Yeah, that's true. So
that's wood. This is a female.
Yes.
And that one over there is,
of course,
some trees.
Trees. We need to mention the other one. It's beautiful because it looks like the technique that Monet used to do it. It's quite particular, that one, and I think it portrays a particular area of Nigeria.
Yes, it does. So in the mountains at the back, you can see some houses.
There are houses, ci sono addirittura delle case. Questo è un quadro che ritrae, pensate, un'area della Nigeria, e ci sono dei bellissimi alberi che vanno a sottolineare la bellezza della natura che c'è in questo posto. So this is the beauty of nature.
That beauty of nature. And this piece is called Mountain Dwellers. So the people that live in this natural habitats. So that's the houses in the background and all the trees, and even in the skies as well. I don't know if you can see the mountains.
Yes,
Might be
there
so
are
far.
a little bit the
Yeah.
mountains, we can see it.
Yeah.
But it's so beautiful.
It's so detailed. Like that artist, I love his attention to detail. He's just
and
fantastic.
basically, he made that by looking at the landscape.
So for this particular one, he's been around the world. He's seen a lot of landscapes. So yes, and then he captures the images in his head and he puts it down.
Oh wow,
on
quindi
canvas.
pensate, lui, questo artista viaggia in tutto il mondo. What's the name of the artist? Imoise.
Yeah.
Lui viaggia in tutto il mondo, soprattutto in queste zone dell'Africa che rappresentano un po' la sua casa, memorizza queste immagini, poi si siede davanti alla tela e inizia a dipingere. Ed è lì che la magia poi inizia a fiorire, ed è meraviglioso vedere tutti questi quadri che ci circondano, and I'm very very amazed by these artworks.
Which is your favorite one today?
Today my favorite one is so difficult, to be honest.
It is.
But
it is.
This one caught my attention,
yes.
but also I was so fascinated by
the fire, the use of fire. Yes.
And because I'm a nature person, of course I love
you
them.
remember that one?
For that, I like the makeup.
The makeup's great.
And the detail that he used, the eyes, the catches with the background is so beautiful. So
Oliver's pieces, he focuses a lot on the eyes. And his eyes are just fantastic.
Yes.
It really brings out.
Yes, it's beautiful. So what about the next step?
So the next one, so we've actually got another show coming up. Again, I'm actually going to redo the show because this show was on for just one day.
Okay.
So now we've got a venue and a space, everything. We're going to do the show again for a week. So people that didn't get a chance to come and view these beautiful pieces will have another chance to come.
Quindi abbiamo, can we say the date? Or?
Yes, of course. So it's from the 14th to the 18th of August.
Ok, quindi dal 14 al 18 di agosto ci sarà un'altra esibizione dove voi stessi potrete visitare questa meravigliosa venue che tra poco vi condivideremo e vedere queste opere d'arte. E io vi consiglio di andare a questa art exhibition perché vedere questi quadri è qualcosa di sensazionale, vedere anche quanto lavoro c'è dietro e sapere che gli artisti poi sono lì che immaginano le loro famiglie lontane dalla loro casa. È bello poi vedere queste opere d'arte realizzate. And where exactly is going to be the venue?
So it's going to be 30 Tottenham Streets.
30
Tottenham Streets.
Okay.
I'll send you the details just so you can have them.
Which area of London?
It's close to Soho.
Ok, so it's quite central, è una venue che si trova vicino Soho, quindi in una zona piuttosto centrale, e tutti possono andare dal 14 al 18 di agosto.
Coningsbury Gallery.
Quindi segnatevelo. Ma io sono curiosa anche di scoprire un po' su la bellissima Nicole, because we are very fascinated by also interesting about your story.
Okay.
Whatever.
So my story, I'm not an artist. I do interior design. I love beautiful things. I love making things look as beautiful as they can be. So the art kind of came along from 2021. I decided to take a shift in my career from law into...
Oh my God.
I used to be,
She was a lawyer.
I used to work in the legal sector. Yeah, so then I completely moved over, now just sticking with the art and interior design. I just want to make mention, Osaru is actually my only female artist I've got in this show, and it's so important for me to highlight the female artists because they don't even get that much recognition.
But I think you're working on it.
It's very important for me. So yes, Osaru, she's amazing. This is from Sand. And she is just fantastic, and she's doing sculptures as well now.
Wow, with
sand. With sand, yes.
Ecco, Osahu è l'unica donna in questa art exhibition che ha realizzato quest'opera d'arte. Tutti gli altri sono uomini e lei sta lavorando affinché si possano trovare molte più artiste donne nel panorama africano. Because we need to empower women right now.
Of course, exactly. We definitely do. It's so important for like women empowerment. So thank you for having me today.
Two women talking about women.
Exactly. through the art, I like people to kind of give their own meaning. Art means something different to everybody. Like looking at this piece, for example, many people can look at it and derive various meanings from this piece. It can mean something to me, but mean something completely different to you. So that's why I love art. It's subjection. It's as it's as like everyone is subjected to their own views.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Quindi è interessante sapere che Nicole prima si trovava a lavorare nel settore legale, poi ha deciso di lasciare tutto perché ha capito che nel cuor suo era l'arte il suo mestiere. E quindi non è un'artista, lei è un interior designer, ma è affascinata dall'arte perché, come dice, ogni quadro rappresenta qualcosa per noi. Quindi l'artista scrive una canzone, realizza un quadro, però poi l'arte è di tutti perché noi la facciamo nostra a modo nostro. E lei quindi si è imbattuta in questo business, and then Kribaku
Art. So that name came actually from my father. He passed away from COVID. So that was like a nickname, the first bit, and the last 4 letters have been derived from his name, and the KU is from my surname, Njoku, so that's the KU at the end.
Right.
So that word is just in memory
of your father.
Of my dad, yes, because he's in heaven. So yeah, so that's where the name came from, Kribaku Art. So yeah,
and from that, basically, you have a lot of success. I mean, you have a lot of artists who came to you.
Yes, I've got so many artists that I've worked with, all from Africa. Some of them are based in the UK or even in the US, but they're all originally Africans. I'm Nigerian myself.
Right.
So I'm very
and
connected.
How was for you, like a woman, start this kind of business in art?
So far, people have been very warm and receptive of the arts that I've shown.
Okay.
I've got many clients that I've been supplying arts to for their homes. I've got clients I've given like 7 pieces to for one house and one project. Some of them have done like commission pieces, large pieces. So, but every client is different. So I like to sit down with the clients and get to understand them, ask them deep questions about what they truly want, because it's going to be in your house. You have to love it.
Of course.
You know? So it's very important that I try to get that out of the clients, to know what they're looking for, what the room is going to be used for. You know, do they want something that is like vibrant, or do you want something that's like cool and calm? Yeah, I love it. It's just like getting into the minds of people and trying to understand them, because then I can find the right pieces.
What a beautiful job, to be honest. And
it's really fun.
And responsibility fun. Anyway.
Yes, it is. I mean, the shipping is probably like the most hectic bit of everything, but other than that, I totally enjoy.
È interessante anche sapere che il nome dell'organizzazione che lei stessa ha creato, Kribaku, è un acronimo del soprannome, del nickname anche di suo papà, che purtroppo ha perso la vita durante il Covid, e quindi lei ha voluto omaggiare suo padre realizzando anche questa grande organizzazione, e ha tantissimi clienti, tanti giovani artisti africani che propongono le opere d'arte, ma anche tanti clienti che vogliono mettere all'interno delle proprie case queste opere d'arte. Quindi lei è nel mezzo e ci stava raccontando che spesso è lei che cerca di consigliare opere d'arte in base anche al luogo dove questi clienti vogliono posizionarle, perché tutto fa, ed è anche la vostra casa. Quindi se volete porre un'opera d'arte nella vostra casa, dovete sapere che tipo di vibe state cercando. And so far then, this is the first exhibition,
this
the natural?
Has been my first exhibition. It was a one-day exhibition because I've always stuck with just homes, so now I was going out to the public. So that was really interesting. It was actually really fun. I got to meet yourself and many other people. So this next show, I'm really looking forward to it because it's a solo show, so it's just going to be me for the week. I've got 40 pieces.
Right.
Yes.
40 opere d'arte all'interno dell'esibizione, qualcosa di completamente diverso da quello che lei di solito fa, ed è poi tutto sulle sue spalle. So everything is on your shoulders.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly. No, it is 40 pieces, 12 artists for 1 week.
Ok, 40 opere d'arte, 12 artisti per più di una settimana, 10 giorni, dal 14 al 18. È bellissimo questa avere qui all'interno della nostra radio un'opera, anzi delle opere d'arte di una cultura molto presente a Londra, because it's quite important, because the African culture is quite predominant in London as well.
It is. You know, it's so funny because I work with only African artists, but I don't like to box the art and say African art, you know, because for me, it's just contemporary art is just art, and it's for everybody across different cultures. It's for everybody. Like, you know, you're Italian, right? But you can still enjoy that piece.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to know the culture behind it. Even this one, for example, you can still enjoy it. So for me, it's just trying to break that box and say, when we're not just doing art for Africans in Africa or abroad, we're doing arts for everybody, but they're just by African artists.
Just one question, because I'm quite interested in it.
Okay.
Yeah. But what about if there is, for example, an artist, he's not or she's not African, but they do African artworks?
Okay, that's very interesting, actually. I don't think I've come across an artist like that so far. I'm yet to find that person. But no, I haven't met anyone like that as of now.
But we can do an announcement for many African
artists
who are actually Italian.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Because, for example, in Tottenham Hale, I don't know if you know already, but there are so many people, African.
As I was driving through today, I saw.
Speak Italian.
Yeah,
they are from Italy.
Yeah.
So, ragazzi, se siete artisti e volete proporre la vostra arte, voi fate opere d'arte, appunto, su tela o qualsiasi tipo di scultura, eccetera, potete direttamente fare riferimento a Nicole. So they can basically write an email.
Me. Yeah, so they can contact me, and I'm happy to see what pieces they have, find clients to buy them, maybe have a show with them. I'm very open to hearing from people that want to buy, people that want to understand more about different pieces, artists, everybody. You can reach me. Yeah.
So now that you opened the first art exhibition, do you think there are gonna be more
exhibitions? Yeah, so since 2021, actually, I have a board, and I've written out 2 separate exhibitions I want to have in the future. I didn't even plan.
Okay.
Yeah, so initially this show was not my plan to have that as my first exhibition.
There was another one.
There's another one. There's another one. But this just came, and I just thought, I'm gonna do
let's start
it.
with
exactly. So that's why I had this show. But by next year,
maybe
a few. Yeah, so it's in the works.
Right, quindi ci saranno altre esibizioni d'arte da parte di Kribaku. Questa in realtà non era in schedule, perché ne aveva altre che voleva presentare quest'anno. Poi è arrivata questa possibilità di presentare The Natural e ha iniziato così. Però credo che, come ha detto lei, nel 2024, alla fine di questo 2023, ci sarà qualche altra cosina. But they can come and visit you? Do you have like a venue?
Okay, so for this week in August, they can come and see me. I'll be there every day from 10 a.m.
Right.
So everybody can come and see me
at the exhibition.
But I don't have a permanent space as of yet.
Okay.
I'm hopeful that in the near future, I would actually have my own
office.
My own space.
Yes, your own space. Yeah. But in the meantime, they can
come
reach you.
They can reach me. I'm in London. I live here. I'm here.
Arranging Zooms, for example.
Everything. They can call me. They can send me emails. They can message me on Instagram. Different ways. Or you can pop into the show and see me there live in person. So yes.
Is there any artworks so far that basically caught your attention and maybe brought you near your family, close to your family?
Okay, that's a very deep question. One of my next shows is going to be talking about fatherhood through the female gaze.
Oh, wow.
So my dad had just girls, so we're a family of like only girls.
Right.
So it's very important.
Lucky one.
So it's like very important for me to first of all put forward females and uphold females. Also, that show is exploring masculinity, but through a feminine lens. Exactly. So there's a particular piece I have so far, and that piece kind of looks like a father holding a child.
Oh.
And it was actually at the last exhibition that day. But that artist is called Yasa.
Okay.
Yes. So he does paintings on materials like Ankara. So it's like fabric.
Right.
For like clothes, mostly.
Yes.
So he paints on them. and they're absolutely beautiful. You must have seen them because it was by the door when you walked in.
And there was the father holding the baby.
Yes,
I remember that.
Yes,
I think there were like 2 of it.
Yeah, so there was 2
versions.
So in that room there was 3 blue ones, and in the other room, I don't know if you went into the other room, there was 2 other ones of his pieces in there.
Right,
red,
I remember. C'è una opera d'arte in particolare che porta e che avvicina Nicole alla sua famiglia, soprattutto a suo papà. Tra l'altro, prossima esibizione riguarderà proprio la paternità vista dagli occhi delle donne. E suo papà era un beato tra le donne perché sono tutte figlie femmine all'interno della sua famiglia. E c'è questa opera d'arte di Yassa, e lui dipinge sulla stoffa. E c'è questa opera d'arte che era anche al Nelson Mandela Day, dove c'è questo papà che abbraccia il figlio. Ecco, quell'opera d'arte lei ce l'ha nel cuore perché ricorda un po' questo rapporto che aveva con suo papà. So that one was basically...
That one, I love that piece so much. I love that so much. Yes, that piece would be... That piece, I had that piece at that show because it's like an insight, an introduction into what the next show will be. Yes.
So we look forward for it, of course.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure being here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful studio, lovely. So thank you so much, and thanks for having all these gorgeous pieces.
Thank you.
In here as well.
Thank you for all the artists who are part of the Kribaku family.
Yes.
And I want to thank you guys because what you're doing is beautiful. Don't stop doing your artworks, please. Continue because art makes us happy.
Makes us happy, exactly. I love art so much. So yes.
Me too. Grazie per averci ascoltato durante questa puntata di London Calling. Abbiamo portato qualcosa di diverso, ma che alla fine accomuna un po' tutti, perché l'arte può essere fatta da qualsiasi persona, da parte di qualsiasi zona del nostro bel pianeta che è il pianeta Terra, ma alla fine ha un solo linguaggio, il linguaggio universale, e tutti lo possono capire. L'arte, così come anche la musica. Noi ci sentiamo lunedì mattina con la nostra rassegna stampa ore 8, alle 9 invece se ci seguite dall'Italia. Grazie e vi auguriamo come sempre una buona serata. So thank you very much, Nicole.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Look forward to seeing you all there.
Of course.
14th of August.
14th of August.
Yes.
Please remind and don't forget it to get there.
Fai un pezzo,
Yeah.
vai su TikTok e fai una cosa